you. I think I've met a lot of your former colleagues here in Pima County. So thank you for taking the
Yeah,
time. First of all, you
absolutely.
worked for the sheriff's office here for what, almost 3 decades, right?
Yeah, I was there for 29 years from 1995 to 2024, and I retired um, as the Canine Unit Supervisor.
Wow. Okay, cool. Were you on SWAT too?
Yeah, I was on SWAT for 10 years. I was in Canine for 12 years, six as a deputy, and then six as the Canine Unit Supervisor working a dual purpose dog. And I also supervised the search and rescue unit for a couple of years.
Okay, awesome. Well, you're the perfect guy for me to talk to today. First thing I want to ask you about this new surveillance video. It's from 2.5 miles away from Nancy's. You see a car go by. And the timing is what's interesting to me because Nancy's pacemaker disconnected at 2:28 a.m. The car
Right.
goes by at 2:36, which is about the same amount of time it would take to drive from Nancy's by this camera.
Sure.
And it's also the same route that some of the locals told me they would take if they were trying to get away
Yeah.
without being spotted because it doesn't go on any of the main roads. What do you make of it?
Well, I wouldn't put too much value in it. I think there is value in it. Like, let's be realistic. Um, but based on the abduction itself, like that, I think that would just take some time on scene. So the time difference just seems to be a little bit too compressed. But I do think it's of value because maybe it's not Nancy in that car, but maybe it's someone associated with the crime itself in that vehicle. So just because the vehicle goes by doesn't necessarily mean that Nancy was in it, but that vehicle could absolutely 100% be associated with that with the crime itself. And then from there, you can extrapolate further and start looking at LPRs and surveillance videos, other ring camera footages. I know there's technology where you kind of try to dissect the make and model of the vehicle, but the video itself has to be pretty good. And they do that like with positioning of headlights, the shape of the headlights, the style of the vehicle, is it boxy, is it curved? So I think they can probably get some evidence from it. Where it leads, like that remains to be seen.
And when you say LPR, license plate readers, are there a lot of those around this area?
Well, no. Well, there is in Metro Tucson. So Pima County, like the sheriff's department, basically works on the outside, on the skirts of the city. But Pima County itself, in that area, it's pretty urban. So there are license plate readers out there. Like you're not going to see it like to the level of Phoenix or some of the bigger cities in the country. But there are, unfortunately, there's probably not as much as we would like.